I'm back with this motherfucker again. Back here again, dealing with Wally World and they bullshit. Want to see anybody catch anybody live, man. I'm chilling. I just made a video I'm gonna put out later on tonight. Just want to tap in with some of my subscribers, man. See what you guys are up to. Richie Rich letting the wolf grow, man. You know, every old man looks at himself and says, "I wonder if I can still grow this motherfucker out." Yeah, I'm trying. Kersey, hey baby, what's up? What's going on? Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing, sir? Kersey, man, I'm sorry what happened to you, honey. Rex, yo! Lamont, my man, what's up, brother? What's up, man? Kersey, I'm sorry, man. Kersey, I wanted to ask you, did anybody from Prime reach out to you and try to make amends? You know? Did they try to value what your opinion was? Did they try to get you to come back? I was curious about that. It's okay, I got to a great company. Oh, okay. Okay. So you bounced back? That's good, Kersey. I'm happy for you. I'm glad things are working out. I saw your video about you quitting, and I was wondering if somebody would reach out to you. I mean, 10 years is a long time to be in a company, and for somebody not to really say anything, you know? Excuse me, guys. But I'm here at Wally World dealing with the bullshit. This place was horrible. My fleet manager begged me to stay. Dennis Davis texted me to wish me luck. Dennis Davis then text you to say, come back and give you 5 more cents per mile? Oh, come on, man. God. That'd have been, I don't know. Man, Kersey, fuck them people. But yeah, I'm at Wally World, man, here in North Carolina. This place is horrible fucking bull. They had lines of trucks waiting to get unloaded, and they're literally wrapped around the whole entire city. So I don't know if that's an effect from the tariffs. Maybe that Walmart actually ordered more stuff than they actually needed. I'm starting to think that's what that is from. I made a video. I'm gonna upload it later on. I want y'all to look at it and tell me what you think. But Truck and Kersey, they offered me 25 bonus and I wouldn't go. They could offer me $25,000 bonus and I wouldn't go. Wow. That's well, Kersey, I hope you're happy, man. Are you working in you working in Missouri? You still in Missouri? People hit that like button. Yeah, Everett, please, man. Hit the like button, send the love. I need it today, man. Richie Rich a little frustrated. You know. How's trucking life treating you, Lamont? It's I don't know. It's okay. That's okay. I guess. I just a little just frustrated with some shit. I'm all right though. I'm all right. I'm okay, man. I'm making the best of it. I'm here. There's a Prime. Hold on a second. Making my thing. Prime guy there getting unloaded. See him? I done dropped my glasses. Whoa, my spectacles. Why are you frustrated? You need to contact me? No, I'm good. I'm good, Kersey. I'm good. Just dealing with, trucker stuff, Just dealing with truckerish. Just dealing with trucker stuff, honey. I'm all right, man. I just, I need a break, I guess. It's going to be all right. Hey, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. I'm here at Walmart. I hope they don't take 7-8 hours to unload me. Last Walmart I delivered to, that was in Georgia, took like 7 hours to unload me. And I had a PC a long way to fucking find somewhere to park. So, Finito, Black, what's up? What's good, Rich? I need some advice. Should I go regional tanker or stay local? Well, Finito, where do you live? Location. That's what's important, sir. If you live in the Northeast, I say go local. You get home every night. If you live in the Midwest, go regional. Notifications. We think of the potential violation of what? Oh, that's a spam. Wow, I just got spammed. Ain't that something? Yeah, because YouTube wouldn't send me nothing like that. Redacted. Oh, okay. Oh, Benito, you live in Houston. Oh man, I would go local. Kersey went in on Prime in her interview in Lockout Man. Oh, I gotta listen to that. I didn't catch that one, Kersey. I just caught your live. I mean your video that you did. I gotta check that out. Venito, you live in Houston. I would go local. Yeah, you'd be home every day. Definitely. I mean, regional in Houston is probably good too because you only go what, Oklahoma, probably Louisiana, and somewhere in Texas, right? So it wouldn't be like really, really far. Is this live? Yeah, it's live, sir. Yeah. Oh, I got some spam going on here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, Houston, you can go either. Yeah, Linwood, you can go either. I got some spam going on here. Oh, that's interesting. Let me hide that from that guy. That guy looks like he's doing crazy. There we go. I got some weird messages here, but yeah, I mean, you could, you know, Linwood's right. You can go either. That's a good area to go, regional or local. The reason I say that because, you know, you're not really dealing with too much. I mean, you're being Texas a lot. So, hey, hi, sweetie. Hey, how you doing, honey? How's it going? I'm out here just trying to talk to some of the guys, kind of calm down a little bit. I made a video which is uploading right now, so it's probably going to take a couple hours to get loaded. And it's about the 10 scams of trucking. And, you know, I was talking about some things I experienced that are scamful, and I'm just giving a warning. You know, a lot of guys need to hear that, and tell me if you agree or not. Hey, Rich, I haven't seen the Stevens truck in about 6 months. Plus, have you seen any lately? Hey, Vanita, I got a comment about Stevens. I got a friend who's a trainer over there. Okay, he's on home time right now, and he wanted to come back out today. He's been home for about a week. Okay, he had to go home, take care of some business, and put his truck in the shop. Stevens told him today that there's no loads and that he has to wait till Friday to come back out. And he's like, what? They were like, yeah, you gotta wait till Friday to come back out. There's no loads. So he's stuck at home. This, what's that, the lightest skinned motherfucker I've seen ever? That's hilarious. But yeah, he was told that there's no load, so he has to wait. So, guys, hold on 1 second here. One second. All right, here we go. I had to turn my do not disturb off. I don't want Walmart to call me, tell me they're done. I want to get out this motherfucker. Hi from Australia, Paul. Are you serious? Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Showing love from Australia, down under. That's dope. I remember 2021. They were booming with freight. Yeah, Venito, they were booming with freight. They were in a good place. Right now, they are not in a good place. You know, they're not. They're struggling. The 7th honorary white man. Am I that light? You know, I'm gonna tell you something. When I shave my head and shave all my facial hair off, I look Mexican, right? And I get stopped all the time too, man. Oh God. I remember one time I was delivering Laredo. And yeah, look at this real quick. Why is this truck so raggedy? Why is it so raggedy? That's a prime truck. I'm shocked he's out on the fleet like that. Anyway, I got get my hair cut. Went down Laredo. Lady says to me, she's talking to me in Spanish, right? And she's like, what kind of Spanish are you? You can't speak back. So, yeah, let's see what else. Catch up on these comments here. I'm sorry. It's my brother's birthday. Can you say happy birthday, Gabe Horn? What? That's a prank. Are you in an electrical room? Because you have sparks flying off your head. You probably get that checked. Yeah, I got a couple grays in there. You know, a couple grays. Hey, let's see if Prime's about to hit me. Hey guys, let's see if Prime about to hit me. You don't want to say that. I'm here dealing with Prime. They gonna hit me? That's a raggedy truck for a Prime. I didn't see one of those on his door. That's a very raggedy truck. Let me zoom in right there. me see if I can get that fixed. Can you? It's kind of a raggedy truck right there. Look at that. Let me see. Just calling me. I need to open them doors, sir. Yeah, mate, I am a driver as well, just waiting to get tipped. Tipped? Oh, you must be unloading some sort of grain or something like that. You loading grain? No. What kind of stuff do you haul down to Australia? And what is that like being a trucker in Australia? I'm sure that's amazing. You know, going down to the outback. One thing I did see though that you guys do down there that's different from here. You guys drive 50-foot trailers, right? But you can have like 4 of them on your truck. I saw a guy hauling 4 of them across the desert in Australia. I thought that was amazing. You can drink from all the water fountains, my nigga. I ain't that high yellow, bro. Oh God, get out of here. Hi, first time here. Hey, what's up, Mystical girl? What's up? Hello everyone. Okay, is Prime Inc. having great freight? I don't know. I can't tell. Eric from Driver Lineup says they're doing pretty good, I guess. Oh, look at this shit. I'm sorry. I'm looking at one of you drivers of Prime. I don't mean no harm to jam him up, but look at this shit here. Oh yeah, baby. No socks on, baby. Oh God. We live, yeah, we live. Lot Lizard, not today, baby. All peace and love, my brother. Love Rick from South Africa. There's plenty of light-skinned brothers like that down here. Hey, Rick, you call them coloreds, right? And you know what? There are some beautiful people. There are some beautiful people, man. I see them. I was like, man, that's what I need. Hey, somebody told me the most beautiful women in the world are in South Africa, and they were not lying. South Africa has some beautiful women. Beautiful women. Oh, God. Yeah, mate, barley. Oh, okay, barley. Okay. Rick hauls diamonds. Oh, okay. Can our brother Mike Hawk get a shout out? It's his birthday. Mike Hawk. Happy birthday. Huh, Mike Hawk. Hey, you know what? You guys are making me say some things like the Simpsons, like Moe's Tavern, like SeaWorld Butts. Come on, y'all. You gotta love truckers, right? You gotta love the humor. Hey, Paul, I have 2 on the moment. Oh, okay. Hey, Paul, what's up? I live in one of those things for 15 years. Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see that. That driver looks dirty, bro. Yeah, I'm sure his truck stinks. Yeah, it does. Did you have any luck? Not the luck I want, brother. We'll see tonight at 11 o'clock if I have the luck I really want. But, hey, you guys trying to get me to say things like Moe's Tavern? You guys are hilarious. You're like the 5th guy that did that. I'm glad I'm a little smarter than the average bear. Hey. But, yeah, guys, I'm here at Wally World, man. Get unloaded. Dropping my load, man. Rex, is there any good trucking companies out in Dallas? Seems like everyone down there wants to pay 55 cents a mile. You know what? That's some bullshit right there. 55 cents a mile. It's not enough money to support anything. 55 cents a mile? It's not enough money for anything. You know? Did you know that the moose is actually a deer? Ice-T, what's up, huh? Hey, what's going on? I am cold chilling. I let my hair grow out, y'all. Y'all see that? I ain't shaved my head in almost a month. I'm gonna see what happens. You know what sucks? You look in the mirror and you see a little thinning up here, but you feel the hair and you're like, you know what? I think I can grow that motherfucker back. You know, I've been cutting my own hair on the road for a few years, and that's probably the problem. Cut my own hair. But I'm gonna let my hair grow out, man. I'm gonna see how much hair I can get. The Simon Project. I'm finally making millions in TGR. In trucking. Making millions? Really? What kind of money you making? Doing what? Are you fracking? You holding that fracking up there? That's something I might look into. That fracking. You know. Atomic Boomin'. Hey, what's up, OG? Hope all's well. Real talk. Obama versus Trump, oiled up, twerking. Who's winning? Appreciate you, bro. I think Trump is winning right now. Man, I hear guys are making a lot of money in fracking. I got a partner who got 3 trucks. The right barber can get you looking 35 again. Hey, John, I need that. I got a partner who got 3 trucks, and he's up there in Pennsylvania and Ohio fracking the sand for the water or oil, and he's up there working, and he's making some serious money. He's making me consider doing that, okay? Because he's making a lot of money, and right now probably is a good time to get back into fracking. And you know, those guys are making $5 or $6 grand a week cash take home. Old Dominion here in Georgia is paying 85 cents a mile. Wow. Okay, you know what? I like where I am right now. You know, where I'm at right now is pretty good. But I'm thinking about LTL. I'm thinking about it. You know, how long you been driving? About 12 years now, John. Midline and Odessa hiring for fracking too. Yeah, that's you know, if you can get into fracking. Ooh, what do you do? That's a good job. That's a real good job. You know, a lot of money pulling that sand and oil and water out there. Is it hard to get your CDL license, JD? Now it might be, because not a lot of people are hiring. See, most guys go through companies to get their CDL, and they have to do a commitment over the road for like a year or 2. Okay. My best advice is get with a company like Stevens, because it's not too hard. They don't try to kill you. They don't make you run team or anything like that. Hey, you know that guy who made that comment earlier about that guy being a dirty? Yeah, his truck is filthy inside. Jesus Christ. He's parked right next to me. Lord have mercy. That shit looks terrible. I can't imagine the smell coming out of that motherfucker. But is it hard to get your CDL? Speak English, you can understand? Yeah, you good. Be paying even more once they new DOT regulations shutting down these non-English speakers. Yeah, I can't wait. That happens in like 2 weeks. But you know, Tim Travels made a video, right, that I kind of was touched on a little while ago, and it's about enforcement. How do you actually enforce that? You know what I mean? How do you enforce, you know, those regulations? Like, what happens if somebody doesn't speak English? I mean, you give them a $500 fine. Is it attached onto the ticket, to the license, or is it attached onto the company? That's the thing I want to know. If you attach it onto the license, right, like a ticket in court, then that would help. Okay, but if you attach it onto the company, that won't help, because the company can just change your name. Okay, there's several situations where I've been in like the wait stations, right, and the guy says, "Man, your company owes us like $10,000. We can't let you go. They got to write a check tonight." Do you know what I mean? So you know, it depends. What's this motherfucker doing? Yeah. No, don't go LTL. The Solomon Project. Why not? What would you give your younger self? Oh man, what advice would you give your younger self? Oh God, bro. If I had a time machine, I would walk through that motherfucker today. You hear me? I wouldn't even hesitate. One, I wouldn't have married my ex-wife. I would just nail her. I wouldn't have got her pregnant. Wouldn't have left it in for the last 3 seconds. You know what I mean? Those last 3 seconds cost a lot of money, a lot of heartache. But I wouldn't have dealt with her. You know, I would have walked through there. I would have either. This is what I would have done. I'd have went ROTC in college instead of going National Guard. And then I would have went to medical school to become a doctor. I wanted to be an anesthesiologist. I should have done that. And I should have served the military as an anesthesiologist for either a number of years or the rest of my career, depending on how much I owed in school. That's the route I should have took. Okay, wouldn't be in this trucky talking with you guys. But I decided to leave it in a little too long in her, and now I'm here talking to you guys. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? 3 seconds cost you all kind of headaches. Try applying for AAA Corp. They're LTL. Okay. Nathan, it's a ticket. It's also a shutdown. Yeah, but Nathan, here's my question, right? Is it going to be on your license? Okay. If it's not going to be on your license, right? If it's treated like a permit, like a DOT violation, like a overweight ticket, do you understand? Then it's pointless. But if they put it on your license, they actually put it on your license where you have to pay that, or your license is suspended, that's a different story. And see, they haven't really made that clear. So we don't know that. Depends on the state, okay? Did you hear about that head-on collision in North Carolina on 77 over the weekend? No, I did not. No, I did not. On 77 in North Carolina. Wow, I gotta look that up, bro. LTL is averaging $1.68 per mile. Well, shit, that's not bad, bro. Is that what they're paying company drivers? Don't let your kids know that. John, okay. What I'm about to say is extremely personal. Extremely personal. And I thought about making a video about it. I did. I said, you know, this YouTube is a vlog of my life. So I honestly thought about making a video about what happened to me, right? And I'm an honest guy. Recently, I let my daughter move in with me, okay? Mind you, when my ex-wife decided to let her leave the house, my daughter was 20 years old, okay? My daughter had a partial scholarship to Penn State University to run track. And she gave it all up over a boy. So she moved back home to her mother's house. They got into a fight, and her mother put her out, and my daughter came to live with me. So when my daughter came to live with me, I enrolled her back into college to become a nurse. I bought her a car. I took good care of her. This has happened recently. And my daughter met another guy where I live at. Mind you, I live 450 miles away from Philadelphia. That's where she was living. And she threw it all away for a guy. We get into an argument, you know, nothing physical, but she did some things in this argument that's unforgivable. Okay? And I'll probably make a video about this later, because I'm going to talk about it. Okay? And she ran away and ran back to Philadelphia. Now she's living with a stripper somewhere in North Philly. So John, my whole argument, right, is, you know, it's the truth. I wish I didn't have them. I wish I didn't. I know it sounds fucked up, and it's wrong to even think that, okay? And to even talk about that with your children. But I'm going to tell you, I've been through some hell, and I'll make a video about that later, and I'll explain. I'll explain if you guys are interested in knowing that. You guys tell me. I mean, that's personal, but this is a vlog of my life, so why not, right? Appreciate you, big bro. Appreciate it. Don't cry over spilled milk. Yeah, Dwight, you're right, brother. You know, I do have regrets of not doing what I was supposed to do when I was younger. Okay, I should have done it. And, you know, I talk to my brother about this all the time. And I said, you know, I do regret, should have stuck to my script, okay? Because I would have loved to go into medicine. I would have loved to. Should have worn a raincoat. What do you mean by that, John? Oh, you mean a condom on my wife? Nah, bro, I was raw dogging. I was raw dogging, my man. Raw dogging. Jeff, sad story. Oh, Jeff, it gets worse. So I'm gonna make a story about that. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna wait till I get home on home time, because that's gonna take a little bit for me to get my thoughts together. But essentially, I do regret having children to this woman. I do regret her even being in my life. It's crazy that you can meet one person and change your trajectory of your life. You know, some women come into some men's life and they upgrade the shit out of them. You know, a lot of guys wouldn't be shit without their wives. You know, because a lot of times they grounded them and they put them focused, and then, you know, they do them a solid by getting them together. Some guys love their wife to death because of that. Or you can marry a bitch that can completely ruin your life. financially, career-wise, spiritually wise. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I stopped believing in God. Okay, the shit I was going through. So, bro, listen, it gets deep, and it sucks that I couldn't really get it back together after that situation. Do you understand? Because some guys are able to start a family in one town, move to another town, and just start another family. It just didn't happen for me like that. I'm still young enough it can happen, but it just didn't happen the way I wanted it to. What's going on, Rich? All right, what's up? Love big woman. I like a little thick one too. You know, she's the problem. She was the problem. You know, when my daughter came to live with me, right after she dropped out of Penn State University, she wasn't talking to her mom. Okay, me being a good guy like I am, I'm like, you know what? Maybe you should talk to your mom. Try to talk to her. Try to make up. You know, try to be cool. And once they started talking, that's when the problem started persisting. You know, her mom was like, listen, you're at your dad's house, but you can do whatever you want. You're grown. And that wasn't the case. Okay? My personal belief, kids are not grown until you're on your own. Until you're out the house. Okay? That's when you consider yourself grown, when you're paying your own bills and taking care of your own self. Okay? You live under somebody else's rule, you can't be grown. And see, my daughter was putting other people before herself. Okay, boys before herself. And she had every opportunity to be successful. Every opportunity. And before she met some dude where I live at, she was doing very well. She's on her way to be a nurse. She only had to do 2 years in community college. And she was halfway done. But she decided to throw it all away. You know, so talking to her mom again, and dysfunction came. So, you know, honestly, I have to cut them off, and I'm gonna make a video about that, and I'm gonna talk about that. You know, because this year in 2025 is the year of cutting people off. You know, cutting off the toxic people in your life. You know, and sometimes for men that's hard, or some people it's hard. For me, it was very hard to do that, to come to that term of cutting people off. But you got to, okay? Even the ones you love. You should write a book. Yeah, Jeff, you're 100% right. You're right. TNF Vlogs. It's the most being honest. Many men wouldn't have children if they had time machine. Bro, listen. Child support is no joke. Okay? I've been paying child support for my son since he was 18, since he was born. My last child support will go out in June this year. I can't wait. I'm excited. In 2 weeks, my last payment is due. And I'm done with those bitches forever. Fuck them all. I'm sorry to say that. Fuck them all. Okay? Because it became nothing but give me, give me, give me. Never became, hey, Dad, I want to hang out with you. Hey, Dad, how you doing? I want to come down to your place. Hey, Dad. Hey, I invited them. Hey, let me take you to Disney. Okay, let me do this. Listen, I'm glad it's over. This was worse than a 22-year prison sentence. Okay? And TF Vlogs, you are 100% correct. A lot of guys would jump through a time machine in New York second. And in New York second they would. Okay? Because these bitches out here, once they think they're done with you, they really try to hurt you. Okay? Okay, the Salmon Project. Hard for me to be all open. My family comes from a place where there are no punishment for killing your children if they are unruly. Ooh. Where you live in the Muslim country, bro? I didn't want to kill my kid. I just don't want to be nothing bothered with them. Okay, they just, unfortunately, they weren't raised to be good people. They just weren't. And you have to come to grips with that. That's painful. It is. And I'll make a video about this when I go home, because I have more time to sit and get my thoughts together, you know. And I do want to, and it's personal, but you know what? This is a vlog of my life. Maybe my grandkids one day will be like, well, my grandfather did try. You just got fucked over. And you know what? Sometimes in life, people do get fucked over. They do. Over. I mean, a lot. You know, I fought for my kids. I did. I went to court many times, even tried to hold her in contempt. And you know what the judge did? Nothing. Nothing. You know, she's not letting me see my kids, Judge. Well, let's see here. We can figure this out here. The clerk come out with, look, the judge doesn't want to hold her in contempt. If she promises to, I'm like, what? But as soon as I miss a child support payment, we got a warrant for your arrest. You gonna arrest the cop? I'm gonna see the warrant in the system for myself. Do you understand? So, Edward, check out this guy. He's a truck driver too. He has a lot of reflection. I think you will enjoy his channel. I will. Check out this guy's channel. I will. My ex-wife. Yep. Why pay plus? Me and the big woman would start a grease fire. If you know what I mean. Jeff. You story's better than power. Jeff, listen, man. I've been through some shit. And it all stems from me being a nice guy. That's why being a nice guy never worked for me. Never worked for me. I realize that at my age right now, I said being a nice guy, taking the higher road has never worked for me. So now I meet people at the floor where they at. I do. I tell motherfucker in a heartbeat, fuck yourself and fuck off. Especially a woman. How you know my ex-wife? Preach. I married my high school sweetheart. We were together 32 years. Sadly, she passed away 5 months ago. There were always someone for some. Hey, Johnny, Johnny Hawk, let me tell you something. I wish I was you. I do. I wish I was you. Because the woman I married was my high school sweetheart too. And I loved her very much. Very, very much. And I wish that we could have raised our kids together. I wish that we could have accomplished just some of the dreams that we had. But no, I didn't. It was pure hell for 22 years. 22 years. Okay? My last child support payment will go out in June. And I'm seriously thinking about cutting them off. Okay? I'm about to turn my son's cell phone off that I pay for. He doesn't call me. Doesn't text me. When I call him, he doesn't answer. Okay? But he has the audacity to call and ask for $10. My son graduates high school on June 11th, right? In Philly. He hasn't called me once to say, hey, Dad, you coming to my graduation? He hasn't even sent me a text to say, Dad, are you coming to my graduation? Okay? Mind you, I done bought my son computers, Xboxes, PlayStations, guitars, clothes, food. Every time, Dad, I need $20 here and there. My children were raised to be entitled. Okay? Entitled. My daughter, when I tell you what that little girl did, it'll blow your mind. I'll say this. Hear me clear. And I learned this shit too late. I wish I learned this lesson. What I'm about to say, I wish I had in me when I was 18 years old before I left my parents' house. Any woman, I don't care if it's your mother, your daughter, your wife, your girlfriend, your friend. Any woman ever called the police on you and you're not whooping her ass, you're just having a disagreement, okay? You never speak to her again. Never, ever speak to her again. I learned that lesson one time, and I live by it. I live by it wholeheartedly, and this is while I was police, and after I've been police. I realize it, because some cops can come in there and kill you over some bullshit, okay? Never, any woman ever called the cops on you, the relationship is over. I don't care if it hurts you. I don't care if you love her with all your heart and it hurts you to leave her. I don't care. You leave her immediately. That's the only advice I can give to my young folks out here, okay? Because a lot of guys, and even as a policeman, and I reflect on this, a lot of men and women never had any issues with law enforcement until somebody called the police on them, okay? Never stay with somebody who ever calls the cops on you. I don't care if it's your mother, you never speak to her again. If it's your daughter, you never speak to her again. If it's your wife, you never speak to her. Get a divorce, okay? I don't care. Anybody ever call the police on you, and you're not in danger of yourself or kirked out whooping their ass, you never speak to them again, ever. Police involved, the relationship is over. Relationship is over. It's dead. Never speak to him again. But sorry, John. I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry for your loss, bro. I am. I have to rewatch this live. I miss it so much, but I'm sorry that you went through that, bro. Listen, we'll talk about it later, okay? Spitting some bars, Biggie. Good evening, Johnny. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry too, Johnny. I'm 45. I don't know. Too much trouble. Relationship. Too much trouble. My ex just talks bad about me to my son. Yeah. I don't, you know what, Dustin? I don't want to tell you this, right? And this is my thought, and I'm not afraid to say it. I should have walked away from them 15 years ago. 15 years ago, I should have walked away from them. Because I'm going to tell you something. When you watch those TV shows about those fathers who thought they might have had a kid and the kids were looking for them, those kids would be happy to see them. They'd be like, I want to know if that's my dad. I'm happy to see you. I want to know you. My kids are not like that. Nothing like that. They can care less if they hear from me, as long as they get some money. You know, as long as she got some money. Let me tell you something. My bitch ex-wife was remarried, and she was calling me to send food up there. She called me one time. The furnace broke. I sent 4 portable heaters up there. I didn't get a thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. I didn't get nothing. Okay? Like I said, being a nice guy just wasn't nice for me. And I'm realizing it at the very end of this whole saga with that situation. So we'll talk about that soon. My son is out there. Speed to God. Double tap the screen, everybody. I appreciate it. Samuel, thank you. Subscribe. Please do. Please do. As much as I love him, I'm glad he's on his own now. I understand. It's all about priorities and mindset. You're right, Samuel. Sucks that your own kids, the reason why I don't have any. Listen, Metal, if you do have some to somebody who's not a Western woman. That's another thing I would change. I done went to like Colombia, DR, Brazil, somewhere where not a Western influence that could hurt me financially. And I have family down there. Seriously. Send somebody in Dominican Republic $100 right now. See if they don't kiss your ass. I'm being serious. You know, send $200 to a woman in Colombia right now. See if she don't suck your dick through a golf club. I'm serious. Okay, these Western American women are dangerous. They're dangerous. I'm sorry. I hope I don't offend any women that follow me. But these women are dangerous here in America for men. Very dangerous. And any woman who puts and drags a man through that deserves a lower pit of hell. My ex-wife, her husband died about 2 or 3 years ago. This horror calls and tells me. And you know what? I felt sorry for her. But fuck him too. Fuck him too. I hated that motherfucker. Okay, it wasn't his fault. This bitch allowed her to do whatever. But I had to be sympathetic to that. I had to be. I had to take the higher road. And you know what? The higher road doesn't always pay off well. It just doesn't. Okay. So, congrats, brother. That's sad about your family not together. Yeah, bro, you know what? Jason, fuck them. I'm at the point, fuck them. Richie Rich just made me a last child support payment 15 years. Yeah, Becky, I'm happy. Life is too short to be carrying unruly grown children. Jeff, you are 100% right. You know, you're 100% right. And when I make that video about what happened to me, you guys will agree with me. I think you would, because you guys are sensible, you know? Dustin, I'd rather see him in his own than be selfish. I miss him. He wants to do his own thing. It's kind of selfish for me to want to live with him. He can come past in the holidays. It's all okay. Spoiled brat reaction. It's all about the money with some of these itches. Yeah, you're right. They don't care about the man has to live. Bro, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. There are so many people out there that regret having kids. Why do people put pressure on the younger generation to have kids when it's so expensive? Look, Taraji, I come from a small town in central Pennsylvania where it was very common to get your high school sweetheart and marry her and be with her forever and a day. I be on Facebook, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I be jealous as shit. I be jealous as shit because I see people that I went to high school with that are successful in their marriage, successful in their careers. They had to deal with no bullshit that became public. Okay? My whole situation was public. Very public with her. Very public. People were asking me all kind of questions, towards the end. It's I don't want to make that whole situation define my life, but I'm so glad that chapter is over. I'm done. And look, I'm done. And on June 1st, I'll be officially done with them bitches. Officially. Okay? The last child support payment will be there on time, and I am done. It's deep. Yeah, it is. It just allow him to pass over one holiday per year. Just kidding. I'm not sure I understand that. Can these kids support courts or are biased against the fathers? Yeah, very sucky. Very sucky. They should be thankful you made them. It's not even that, man, but I didn't abandon them. I never abandoned my children. I fought. I fought to be in their lives. I did. I didn't give up. I didn't complain or bitch or anything. I tried to be as a stoic as I possibly could be. Every time they're the main reason why I kind of got into trucking, to be honest with you. Because I got tired of being raped over the coals with her mother with child support. And I needed some more money. I did. I needed more money, and that's essentially why I got into trucking. And so that when they called me and said, Dad, I need school clothes, I'll go up there, pick them up, took them school shopping, got them all that they want. Okay? Dad, I need money for this, or Dad, I need money for that. I was always there. Never turned my back on them. They never heard no out of my mouth. Ever. For nothing. And my repayment is the disrespect. The constant disrespect. Okay? That was my repayment. And this shit that happened with my daughter and my son is the last straw. I say, you know what? It was all for a waste. It was a waste. Lesson learned. Yes, they are. Let's see here. Even when I win, I don't really win. Yeah. These extended child support payments of 21 per Trump. Not this situation, bro. It's done next month. They live in a dictatorship as the Ream was concerned to either deal with them or Ring deals with you, including torture and no guarantee you're released alive. Yeah, you're right. Yo, G. Sean, what's up, man? It was a Roman Catholic, not Muslim. Now my son's 25. Okay. Are you a truck driver? My son's father was. He passed sadly. Hey, Cat Ortiz, what happened? Sorry to hear that. Richie Rich, Limerick Frederick, what's up, man? My wife gained weight and won't let me clap her now. Cooper, what? My wife gained weight and won't let me clap her now, and I still love her, and I actually prefer her with some chub. What should I do? Cooper, you're going to beat your meat, or go find another woman to treat. That's all you can do. Take a vacation in July, bro. I am going to go somewhere. You're the parent here, though. Yeah. Sounds like my son. Yeah. Up to you to seek him out, honestly. Hey, Cap. I bought him a $1,500 cell phone. I've been paying on it for the last 15. Every other year when a new cell phone come out, he got one. Okay. I do call, he don't answer. Okay. I'm not kissing these kids' ass. I'm not doing that. Nah. After all the shit I've been through with their whole family, no. If he wants a relationship, he can. See, Cat, my argument, right, is where kids don't know who their father is, they be seeking him out and they be so nice. You see him on TV all the time. I want to know if he's my daddy, because I don't know. And they want a relationship. But my kids don't give a fuck. They were raised with a bitch. That's what bitches do. I never forget when I worked with the U.S. Marshal Service, right, back in the day. Inmate told me, he says, yo, you know what? A bitch will fuck you up. And I said, you know what? I said, you might be right. And you know what? He was 100% right. 100% right. A lot of the inmates I worked with back in the day were real as fuck. They kept it real. Even though they was in their situation, they were honest as hell. Let's see, spoiled brat. That's the mom's fault. Not training her children to respect. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Son wants to be their own, even if they're not able to. Nah, single fathers make excuses saying it's the mom's fault. So typical. Nah, Cat. I mean, your situation might be different. Don't try to relate your situation to everybody else's. And that what happened. You know, just even with this Casey and P Diddy stuff in the court, right? A lot of people who are actually abused are like, oh, she's a victim, Lord. Oh, she's a victim, Lord. The truth is, she's complicit. Coming from a law enforcement background, she's complicit in those crimes. She is, and she set that motherfucker up. And when she saw, 40 years old, her career ain't went nowhere, she wants some money. So she did what she had to do. Me Too is such a huge thing right now. I hate to be a wealthy man and done did some shit, because they coming for a check. Dustin, if a woman takes one step away from me, that's it, I'm done. Good. Save yourself the headache, bro. Damn, not mama. Yeah, fuck mama. Don't go back if she calls, agreed. Yes, 100%. 100%, bro. Rich, try JB Hunt. You'll like to work in the day, your life will be over, brother. Look into that. Rick, you just do bobtail pulling trucks? No. Would you just do bobtail pulling trucks? I thought about that because it sounds really cool when they fly you different places. You're talking about rollback drivers. It sounded really cool, to do that. But I saw that, I don't know if that's guaranteed pay. The pay might be a little funny for me. Okay. We all have to be civil with my ex. Not now. I don't talk to her anymore, but I had to be civil for her, for my son. Mike's 25 on his own. Yeah, trust me, I understand that. I had to shake the hand of the motherfucker who was fucking with my wife. I had to. That sucks. Cat, it's blaming the victim. Narcissistic behavior. This guy, I'm out. What a shit talker. Cat, you must have been through some trauma, honey. Listen, I'm gonna say this, right? You might have experienced some trauma yourself in your life. And what you went through probably really happened to you. Okay, it really did. But you gotta understand something, okay? I was a police in a major city. Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. And I saw kids young as 13, 14 line a motherfucker up and rob him. Okay, kill him. I seen killers at 13, 14 years old that were serious about it. So I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't. And you know what? It's my opinion. I think Casey was a complicit. She even said she was. The court said she was. Yeah, I did what he wanted. I did it because I wanted it too. So, I'm not here to argue that because I don't have a dog in the fight when it comes to P. Diddy. I mean, he's not related to me or Casey. But it sounds like a situation. I had one court case, right? Let me tell you how evil some people can be. Guy went to jail. He got out, released. He was home for 1 week, right? And he had a girlfriend while he was in jail that he used to write, and they should write each other. She's gonna visit him. Well, of course, if you date a jail dude, what's he gonna do? He's gonna talk to you and like 5 other people, okay? So when he got out of jail, he went to one of his other freaks' house. It was doing stuff with her. Did you know the girl that, he was with originally went down and filed a false claim of rape? Said that he raped her. And just that accusation, even if it wasn't true or not, sent him back to jail. Okay? Because he had contact with police. And he's sitting in court like, yo, I didn't even see this girl. These are crazy. Months later, the charges were dropped, but he was violated for probation and sent back to prison for 5 fucking years. So I have seen the worst of people. So like I said to you, my subscribers, I no longer see black and white. I see a lot of gray when it comes to people, okay? And things in my life that I see. It's my opinion. So Cat, hang around. What's your grind? All some people you see for is money. Yeah. What? She had a man laying with her? Hell no. Yeah. I'm with you. I am a woman and I agree with you. Thank you, spoiled brat. I appreciate you. Golf ball through a straw. Man, listen. Take yourself $150, $200. Go down to DR and see if I'm lying to you. Okay, go to Jamaica. Go to Colombia. I know some people are like, well, you're preying on the poor. Listen. A lot of them ain't poor. They're just different from us. And a lot of them, their dream is to get with American. That's like my dream getting with Tony Braxton. You understand? It's their dream. And still you rise. Let's see here. Suck your dick through a golf club? No, a water hose is what I meant, Dan. I have been in, yeah, okay. I have Blue Smoke. He's been in those countries and they're gorgeous women. Yeah, they are. Okay. Paying off my child support feels good. Hey, Daddy, I got you, man. Why do you look dead? Shit, I hope not, Trey. Is it like, hey, Trey, you testing me like sinners? Can I come in? Hey, if I can't come in, pay me the money you owe me. Shit. Trucker, get a escort to reduce work anxiety. Bro, listen, I wouldn't do that for shit. It's a trade-off, yeah. Okay. I like being single. Hey, I hear that. Red pill or blue pill? Shit. What's the blue pill that keeps you in the delusion of grandeur? Was that the blue pill? Yeah, I take the blue pill. Never having kids. Good, man. Don't have kids to a Western woman. I live by that. Okay? Western woman. United States, England, any country that has ties to the United States. Don't have any kids there. Have kids everywhere else. Okay? I'm going to go to Thailand in July. I'm curious to see how different the life is over there. Austin, you're going to have a good time, sir. Just watch out for them lady boys. Okay? And them lady boys are hard to spot. I got so far financially and my life, I've been single. Yeah, you do way better when you're single. I like being a dad, but miss being single. Yeah, Jeff, I hear you on that one, man. Unc, where you going, man? Probably go home for a day. Thinking about it. I'm in North Carolina right now. Walmart's empty. Hey guys, look like I'm about to be done here. Okay, this live probably gonna come to an end soon. Let's see here. I think I pissed off Cat. Cat, come back. Cat Ortiz, don't be disappearing on me. You know, what's wrong with you, baby? Because I said something about Casey being complicit? Yeah, Cat must have been touched. Her cat must have been petted. Enjoy your financial freedom, brother. I'ma try. Say hi. Damn, Unc. Yeah, I've been through some shit. Hi from Scandinavia. Were you driving too? Scandinavia, jeez. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm a driver. I'm here in a lot. Oh, let me zoom out here. You're driving. She like it. Ooh, I ain't gonna comment on that, brother. I ain't gonna comment at all. Wise man once said, "Bitch will fuck you." Yes, Jeff. That's what I said, bro. Your everything. One shot moment. Fuck them kids, bro. You know what? I agree. I like Bernie. Fuck them kids, man. What you hauling? Some muffins. That sucks, Rich. When your son wants to answer the phone that you're paying for, I have to break. Yeah, man. It's always like that with him, though. Okay. Every time I call him, he don't answer. He rather play video games. Unc, you door dashing today? I don't know. Probably not. I'm in a part of Carolina that ain't got no DoorDash. Let's see here. No cuffs for her. Please pray for missing people and loved ones pertaining to their whereabouts. So they're taught to submissive to the man. Yeah, bro. Love watching videos over and over before going to CDW, joining Stevens. Stayed there for 2.5 years. Doing Purdue dedicated. Now I'm home every day and I'm glad. Making over 100 grand. Oh, nice. In the DMV. Okay, I used to live there. I say that there are good jobs out there. You just have to look for them. Yeah, you're right. Working, don't speak about them. Yeah, you're right about that too. Yeah. Best of luck, Rich. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Trucker here. Hey, what's up, man? Yes, lady boys are extremely hard to spot. Check your Adam's apple. Blue Smoke. You can't even check your Adam's apples. You can't. You know, those lady boys are hard to spot. And you know what's funny about the lady boys? They look fucking good. I seen one that fucking blew my mind. I had to look like, what? And then, you know what happens? You get them in the hotel room, they're like, well, nobody saw me come in. Nobody knows I'm here. Nobody has to know. That's how they do it. And next thing you know, you find yourself in a situation. Yup, shit creek with no paddle. Almost on my third passport. Colombia is lovely. Jeff, I gotta get down there, man. Half Colombian, half Scandinavian. Ooh. Maria de la Rosa Spirit. Okay, I need to see a profile picture. I might have look at that. Damn, you skipped the most important part. What I skip, bro? What is it you think about market which is slow? Look at their feet. Hey, Edward, you think your feet can type as a man? Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit. You know, whether you got a man or not. I don't know what I would. I mean, well, actually, I know what I would do. I wouldn't react any kind of way if I saw a guy pull his dick out when I thought it was a woman. It's just that I don't want to be in that kind of situation. You know what I mean? Hey guys, listen. Walmart is finally done, but let's see how long it takes to get the paperwork. Right? They're done. So might have to go. I'm going to fall back. Peace and love, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. Stay tuned for more shit talking Richie Rich. Okay? And like and subscribe. Fort Johnson, I'm in tears laughing. Good, I'm glad. I hope you're entertained. You know, my life is funny. Where in the Dominican Republic have you visited? I've been to Puerto Plata. I've been to Punta Cana. It's beautiful. I mean, listen. I wish that I could live down there. It's nice, and you know, it always feels good to be treated like a king. You know, people are nice down there. Yeah. Anyway, Jihad, thank you, man. Bless you too, guys. Are you still blaming the president and immigrants for being broke? And no, no. I need a Dominican woman. I'm sure, bro. We all do. What is that excuse for a black man? A weak black man? Who's that, Thomas? Who's the sad excuse? Your nose looks like some butt. Oh, God, this nigga. Man, get out of here, dude. I'm a handsome, sexy mother. Shut your mouth. What? Yeah, hey, listen. I'm a truck driving, Rolex wearing, wheeling dealing, kiss stealing, fly son of gun you ever met. I have a hard time keeping these Chinese rain recap tires down. So peace and love, y'all. I got some trolls on this motherfucker. Homosexual. Woo! Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. I got be a man and shave your. No, I'm not shaving my beard off. No, let my hair grow, sir. Okay, it's too late to be trolling. You spend more money in women in the Dominican Republic than on your truck and gas. Yeah, probably. Nothing wrong with that. Shit. Look, nothing wrong with doing something a little strange for some change. Yeah, if you're having fun, okay, go have fun. You're too old to be acting like a fool. Damn, Thomas, you are judgmental. You too, tell them about it. Where are the weed at? I'm trying to smoke. Some of these guys, AIDS medication is very expensive. Yeah, you're fucking right. You are right. Okay. Yeah, you 100% right. Anyway, peace and love, y'all. Y'all getting a little wild on here. Peace.